Hi, I'm here today to tell you about why I think you should get the GAB2100 series instead of the GA2100 series. I've owned the GAB2100 series, and I think it is much better than the GA2100 series, and that you should think so by the end of this video. And that it is worth paying at least sometimes 50% of the price to get the B in the model name here, because it offers you two features that I think are worth the money, the extra dollars that you're going to pay. That is Bluetooth and tough solar. Casio is putting them on top of this website link. And on the dial proudly, and they have the right to be proud of these. That is tough solar. This dial here it absorbs solar rays and artificial light and turns that into power and energy, and stores it in a capacitor and a battery inside the watch. These batteries have, after many years of experience, have become very reliable and good in keeping the battery alive for as long as 20 years for some people or more. There are people telling stories of their tough solar. It is tough, in fact, lasting for many years. That's one thing that I think is much better than the battery-powered GA2100 series. So G stands for G-Shock, A for analog, because both watches are analog and have these hands here, and the 2100 series stands for this look and feel of this watch model. It has been called the Casio because, as you can see here, it resembles the Casio, the Audemars Piguet oak watch that is very popular and famous, but is much more expensive, with that octagonal shape here. When it comes to the GA2100 series, which came first, there are many models and with many colors and combinations and different types. So you can definitely find the one that suits you, and they are usually a little cheaper than the other model, the B model. As you can see, you can find them on Amazon for around $99. Of course, you can find these for much less, sometimes around 70 when there are discounts, or there are discounts or some celebrations of, like, the Father's Day or Mother's Day or something like that, Christmas or Easter, I don't know. But you can find, but if you look well online, you can find these for around or less than $100. For the GAB series, you can find them for around 130, 120 or less if you look very well. But do not make a mistake of buying the GA thinking that you're buying the GAB. Make sure you look very well when it comes to the model number and try to find the B there. So look for the GAB series. And it should look something like that. A major difference is that this hand here, the small hand, tells you about the features and not the days of the week here that you can find. Let's take the example of this one. So the small hand tells you about not the days of the week, as in the GA battery-powered GA2100, Sunday, Monday, etc. In the GAB series, it tells you about the features that are in use. So as you can see here, HML stands for high, medium, and low, because this is a tough solar watch. When you buy a tough solar watch instead of a battery-powered watch, You don't need to take off the back plate and unscrew these screws and change the battery, which is not a big thing, but it is a nuisance for some every 2 or 3 years, depending on how much you use the light. So I think that is much better. Many people, as I said, have reported having tough solar watches for around 20 years or more. So that I think gives you a peace of mind. And Bluetooth. Bluetooth here is not like a smartwatch. It just gives you some. It does not give you notifications like smartwatches, but it is used for automatic time adjustment, mainly 4 times a day. Time and place log, of course, you can press a button, that is the D button on the watch, for 2 or 3 seconds, which helps you to record the current date, time, and position on a map. Useful for an activity log. You can find that later on the map. For reminders, you can set on the map, on the app too. Automatic time adjustment, which is the most important as far as I'm concerned. The world time for over 300 cities. You can choose on the map the cities you like. Home time and world time switching. You can switch that if you're traveling. This makes it much easier. For timer and alarm settings, and for finding your phone, a phone finder. You can easily find your phone, even if it is silent. If you press the D button, that is this button here, for some time, it makes a sound on your phone, and you can find it even if it is somewhere that you can't see, as long as you are within range of Bluetooth connectivity, that is around less than 10 meters. So it is solar powered, carbon fiber reinforced resin case, inside resin protection bezel, if you can call that a bezel. And that is the solar panel that helps you store power and energy. As I said, very efficient, very, very good, and gives you peace of mind. So you don't need to open up the screw-in case. And it has Bluetooth for enhanced accuracy and reliability. This watch, by the way, can do almost everything except for the reminder, being independent from the app. You don't really need the app, but it helps. It also has a super illuminator, which is a better light than the GA2100, but no automatic light here. This is a good watch, the GA2100, but I think the GAB2100 is much better. And you can find all types of colors too that suit you, and you can find some collaborations like the Charles Darwin collaboration, and that gives you a different type of watch for some people, but it is a little bit cheaper, and I think it is worth looking at, considering, and buying, because either way you're going to pay around 70 or 80 for the 2100, but around less than $100. As for the GAB2100, you're going to pay around 130 or less. If you're going to go for the GABM with the metal bezel here, that will cost you a little more. This is the Charles Darwin Charles Darwin Foundation collaboration. Looks better, with some details that are related to animals, and there it is with that fin there. The Charles Darwin series. It is, because it is a collaboration, they usually cost a little more, but you don't need to go for that. Here are many other options on the GAB link on the Casio app, or you can buy from Amazon or any other place. I think they are worth the upgrade, worth the extra dollars that you are going to pay. One other problem I have to mention here is this overhang here. I like that on my GAB2100, nor does it look good on this one too. That's too much for an overhang of the extra part here in the hands, but it is not a problem for some. Maybe I'm being nitpicky here. It exists on all GA B or non-B 2100 series. Anyway, I think I wish I had made it clear that you need to, or you should pay extra money to get that. If you don't, please tell us that in the comments. If you choose not to pay for more for these two features, or you like to stick with the GA2100, the battery powered one, considering that it is not a big nuisance, it is not a big problem for you to change the battery every now and then, but I prefer to pay for peace of mind. Please tell us your opinion in the comments below. Thank you.